Shut up, Ward. And
we are live.
it says you're live. Well, hello everybody.
Hello.
This gadget says that we are live, and look who's here.
I'm always here. You're here.
Yeah, you're always here, but we're not always here
exactly.
because we're up in Harrisburg, Scotland, at the house of Julie. Here she is.
And Mr. Ray.
And
Ray.
And Ray, of course, is behind the camera, trying to keep behind the camera. And okay, so it's we're recording this up in Harrisburg, Scotland, and yes.
So we're going to play a song that, as we've been playing around the Northern Highlands, we seem to keep singing, so we'll show you what we've been up to. And Julie's going to help us with this song.
Yeah, that's right. We've been singing this all around Scotland. And it's a weird little song. You'll get to know what it's about, why we've been doing it. Mandy will explain it too. One of us will explain it too. Here we go with the song. He is the rock that formed you. Have you forgot? Have you forgot? He is the rock that formed you. Have you forgot? Have you forgot? And his possession is his people. His possession is his people. Men and women are his people. Men and women are his hands and feet. You're out of the rock that formed you. Have you forgot? Have you forgot? He is the rock that formed you. Have you forgot? Have you forgot? Like the eagle stirs her nest, eagle watches over her nest. So the Lord alone will lead us, our foreign God will feed us. The Lord alone will lead us on. Yes, the Lord alone will lead us, the foreign God will feed us. The Lord alone will lead us on. And the rock that formed you. Have you forgot? Have you forgot? He is the rock that formed you. Have you forgot? Have you forgot? We're out of the rock, out of the rock, out of the rock, out of the rock. Okay, he's the rock, and again, he's the rock. Yeah, he is the rock. That song, we've been singing that all around Scotland at various places, at various rocky places where stones and rocks and stuff are all that you can see. And
it started off, I was reading in the scriptures, asking the Lord, what have we got to take to Scotland? Because we knew we were coming up and we didn't really know what we had got to declare or what God was asking us to pray. And I'd got 2 Samuel 22, and I was reading it, and it mentioned that in the scriptures. And you said that's Deuteronomy 32. So we'd been reading Deuteronomy 32, and that was inspiring me to write that song. And then when I got it in 2 Samuel 22 as well, it just really confirmed that God was saying, this is the thing that I want you to tell Scotland. You're a great nation. I made you a great nation. You've had great people come out of you, great inventions. You've got a lot going for you. But don't forget, the only reason that you are a great nation is because there was so much of the gospel and a godly heritage in the roots of this place. And he's saying, I am the one that formed you. Don't forget, it's out of the rock that you became great. So that's what we've been doing, really, going around just reminding, not the people yet, reminding the rock and the nation and the spirit realm that this nation is formed out of a godly heritage. So my husband preached this morning at the church, and he's got a few little things to point out. And we're going to invite Mandy because we're really good at something listening to them.
Yeah, I'm on curry duty. Hi.
Thanks,
So if
Julie.
you've not seen Julia before, that's
Sandy, come and join us.
It's a hot spot here, nice and warm.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Sandy. Say hello to Sandy, everybody.
Hello. Hello. Sandy came up with us. Sandy's been my care partner for over 20 years, and if you've been watching this, you've seen Sandy before. And she's been with us, so she probably had a few things to say. Say.
You know, it was up. We've just been on a tour around Scotland lots, and one of the places we found ourselves at was Durness, which is right at the top of Scotland, right up on the top left point there on the map. It's by a place called Cape Rock, which sounds like it is a windy, rocky place, and right up there, you know, there was a little thing in the little hostel with that said John Lennon came out and he wrote his song up there. And I didn't think too much about it, you know. I'm aware, I know the song, and but you know what? The song is on Julie's wall in her kitchen, and so and so when I saw that, I thought how strange that that particular song Julie happens to have it on her wall, and you'll know the song. It goes like this. Look, there are places I remember all my life. Though some have changed, some forever, for better. Some have gone, and some remain. The song goes on, of course, to talk about places and people. A beautiful anointed song by John Lennon. That one, and you know what? It speaks about places being special, and I want to tell you something. God remembers places. God remembers places, and He remembers places and people just the same way as that song eulogizes them. Because you see, places where God's servants did something special, and we've been to all the places around Scotland where God's servants did something very special. We've not been to all of them. No. I was totally wrong. We'll roll the tape back and erase that.
We've been to a very few that are linked to the same.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. We went to a place called Keith in northern Scotland. We went to Durness, like I've said, that place Balnakeil in Durness. We went to a place called Applecross. We went somewhere on the Isle of Skye called Dunwingle, tiny little remembrance there.
Graveyard, actually. That's all that's there. And
finally, we came to this place, Arisay, which is where we are now, which is also significant in our tour, because these are all places where people came and planted Christianity in these islands, and it was the first that came to these islands was to these places. In other words, Christianity didn't come to England; it came to Scotland first. And you know, the important thing is, this is really important, because when the particular Saint Malruba came across my island, actually, and came to these islands and brought Christianity to. But you know, we've been visiting the stones here of the remains of the churches and things that there's evidence of them. Right. There are places I remember, and we've been visiting those places. But the reason why those places are still there today as remembrances is because, you see, when He came, He did miracles for people. That's how come the Christian faith got roots. He didn't get roots because he came with a good idea. Hey, look, I've got this new religion. It's really good. You're doing this, and God's a really good guy, and you can go to paradise. Now, when he saw them down the street and was sick, he said, "Can I pray with you?" And he prayed, and they were healed. He brought healing, and that's the way Christianity got established in these islands through the power of God bringing healing. Because you see,
before you move on,
healing
that's what Paul said, isn't it? He said, "I don't come with persuasive words." Didn't he? He said he manifested, he acts out what the gospel is. So in these places, there was a religion and there was a power, and it was a good power, not a good power, it was a bad power, but it was a mighty power. So you couldn't just come and say, "I've got this new message." You know, if you change your religion, change your allegiance to this party, this political party, then you'll have a better future ahead that you can't see. You've just got to trust it. No, they said, well, our gods can do this. What can your God do?
He came with the miracle of healing. You know, nowadays in the church places, we talk a lot about the miracle of salvation because it is a miracle when God saves you. But it's a hidden miracle. You can't necessarily see the transaction that's taken place because it happens in somebody's heart. But you know, when somebody's healed, it can be extremely visible when someone is healed. And you know, the miracle of healing is available in just the same way as the miracle of salvation is available. And the early saints came with that gospel. That was the gospel. The good news was that people could be healed because Jesus had paid for it all.
Not all that they shared, but there was evidence that there was a powerful God in heaven, and that he was more powerful than the gods of the rocks, of the mountains, of the skies, or the goddesses that they were paying allegiance to. Yeah. Anyway, talking about
we find ourselves at Arisane, and the reason why this place is while we're here is because Mal River planted a church here. In fact, the loch just down the road here is called the Loch of the Cells. It's not called that in Scottish, but that's what the Scottish word means, Loch of the Cells, because this is around this loch was cells planted by this monk, Christian cells where people used to meet, and
not me, it's where they used to pray. Can we join in? So he's telling us some of the ends of and you might be wondering what on earth it's got to do with anything. Sandy and I have been playing together for years, and when I first knew that we were coming up to Scotland, I thought I was going to be playing with Julie, the lady who was just here, because she already lives in Arisane, and they've got a camper van, so I thought that'd be a cheap trip. And it just didn't work out that way for us. We were supposed to do a show up in Durham, and one thing led to another, and the Lord actually directed our steps around the east coast of Scotland.